Hello students, I'm here with another video of class 7th from your Science NCERT book. I'm teaching about chapter number 3rd, Fiber to Fabric. So children, before starting today's video, I would like to tell you all that in this chapter till where we have discussed in our last class. So we have discussed about the introduction part of this chapter where I told you about what is the meaning of the word fiber and also what is the meaning of the word fabric. So how is it is there any process or is there any way by which this fiber is getting it is being changed into the fabric form? I mean, the threads are there, which is going to be, there are certain processes because of which these fibers are going to be arranged in a way they could be knitted in the form of the fabric. Okay, so this is what is to be studied in this chapter. So we were studying about that we have to study two types of fabrics, we have to study two types of the fibers, and we have to see that how these fibers are being processed, from where are they obtained, then from what we are going to do, how this fiber is being processed into and it is being converted in the form of the fabric. Okay, so this chapter deals with the complete knowledge of the way by which the processing of the fibers are taking place. Now, in this chapter, we have to study about two fibers. Okay, what are these two fibers? First one is wool and the second one is silk. See, children, we have studied this chapter in class 6th also. But what is the difference between the chapter of 6th and this one? In 6th class, we have seen the plant fibers. Now we are studying about the animal fibers. Animal fibers means these fibers are being obtained from the animals. Okay, so in 6th class we have studied that the fibers are obtained from the plants as well as they are obtained from the animals. But in this chapter, here in this class, we will study that animal fibers are there. These animal fibers are being obtained from various animals. One such animal is, from where we are getting the wool, is sheep. We all know that sheep is the most common animal because of which it is yielding the wool. Okay, now the next part which we have to discuss today is from fiber to wool. Yesterday we have discussed about the animals which are yielding the wool. Now today I am going to give you some information regarding the fibers, how these wool fibers, how the hair of the sheep, the fleece of the sheep is getting converted in the form of the thread, in the form of the fibers, and then to the fabric. So we will study about from fibers to wool. So first we are dealing with the wool, so we will study the processing of wool in this topic. For obtaining wool, sheep are reared. And what is the meaning of the word reared, children? Reared means sheep are being taken care of. We are taking care of the sheep. We are giving them food to eat. We are giving them proper shelter to live. We give water to drink. Okay, so we are caring these sheep. Why? Because if we are going to care the sheep, it is going to give us a good quality of the wool. It is going to give us good quality of hair which is being transformed in the form of the wool, and with the help of the wool we are going to make the different types of the fibers. We can make use of the different types of the fibers. Okay, now for obtaining wool, sheep are reared. Their hair is cut and processed into wool. So their hair is cut and it is being processed into wool. Let us learn this process now. So how the wool is getting converted in the form of the fibers, fabrics, let us study. So first step is the rearing and breeding of the sheep. So children, rearing and breeding of the sheep means we are taking care and these sheep are going to give us the good quality of wool. Okay, Now, for obtaining wool, sheep, if you travel to the hills of Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttaranchal, Arunachal Pradesh, and Sikkim, or in the plains of Haryana, Punjab, Rajasthan, and Gujarat, we'll see shepherds are taking care of the taking their herds of sheep. So the new words like herds means a group of sheep. Okay, group of sheep. So sheep live in the group. ठीक है, जो भेड़ें होती हैं वो सब एक ग्रुप में रहती हैं. So these group this forms the herd of sheep. So this herd is being this herd is being taken to various places for grazing, because these sheep, they are herbivorous animals. They are going to eat grass. So wherever they find grassland, they start grazing, and they can be taken to that part, taken to that place for grazing. Okay, so that they could eat properly, and so that their productivity is also being increased. Now, sheep are herbivorous and prefer grass and leaves. Apart from grazing, sheep rearers also feed them on a mixture of pulses, corn, jowar, oil cakes. And what is oil cakes? Material which is left after taking out oil from the seeds. For example, if we take the example of the mustard, sarson jo hoti hai, after taking out the oil from it, the peel which is left, the seed coats which is left, ठीक है, तो that is said to be as the oil cake. Okay, so उसी से फिर क्या किया जाता है? Cakes are being made. So cakes means this round shape, it is being rounded shapes of that particular thing which is being residue of the oil seeds, that is said to be as the oil cakes. Okay, so oil cakes are being obtained from the residue. Residue means leftover of oil seeds. Okay, so oil seed is going to give us this residue, and this residue is also used as oil cakes, for making oil cakes. Okay, now I move on to the next paragraph. So it is saying that sheep, they love to eat grass, but apart from the grass, they can also be given the dry grass. They can also be given the dry fodder. So what is the meaning of the word fodder? Fodder means it is a food for animals. Animals सब कुछ नहीं खाते हैं. Grazing animals सब चीजें नहीं खाते हैं. Their food is different. Apart from the grass, there are certain plants which are being eaten up by these grass-eating animals. Okay, so these plants, fodder is said to be as fodder. Grass is also a fodder. Fodder means only the plants which are being eaten up by the animals. We are not eating the grass, isn't it? So fodder is exclusively used for the animals' food. Fodder means the animals' food. Okay, so this is what is the meaning of this new word. Now, next is that in winters they are kept indoor. इंडोर मीन्स अंदर रखते हैं, क्योंकि ठंड में बाहर अगर शीप जाएगा तो what happens to it? It is going to their health is going to be affected. So that is why what happens, they are kept indoor, and they are fed on leaves, grains, and dry fodder. Okay, so they are being fed on leaves, grains, and dry fodder. Okay, it is being eaten, they are being given as dry fodder to eat. Now the children, next paragraph is sheep are reared in many parts of the country for wool. So if we are taking care of the sheep, why we are taking care of the sheep? Sheep is going to give us wool in many parts of the country which is being practiced. Now, one table is being given over here in your NCERT book as table number 3.1, and you can see that in this table what is given actually is the different breeds of the sheep. Variety. Breed means the variety. ठीक है. As you know that dogs also have breed. Okay, जैसे आप लोग अगर ध्यान से याद करो, so you can understand that there are different breeds of the dogs. Okay, similarly we have different breeds of the other animals also. Sheep also is having different types of breed, and which is being this breed is going to give us a particular type of the wool. Okay, so they have some speciality. Breed means they have a variety, and this variety has a speciality. Okay, in the case of dogs also you can see, in the case of the sheep we are going to study over here. Okay, so the next thing is table 3.1 gives us the name of the some breed of sheep reared in the country which is producing wool. The quality and texture of the fibers obtained from them is also indicated in the table. Certain breeds of sheep have thick coat of hair, their body hair, which yields a good quality of wool in large quantity. As mentioned earlier, the sheep are selectively bred, and one parent bearing the sheep of good breed. Okay, once they are reared, they have developed a thick growth of the hair, and hair is being shaved off for getting wool. So yesterday we have read one word that was selective breeding. So what is the selective breeding? Selective means to choose. What we are choosing? We are choosing the breed, and I have just now told you that so children, selective breeding, selective means to choose. Okay, breed means what? Variety. We are choosing the variety. Okay, we are choosing the variety of the sheep. Fine, we are choosing the variety of sheep. So variety of sheep is going to help us to choose the different quality of the sheep. Okay, so ऐसी sheep को हम चुनेंगे जिनके जो hair growth है, या फिर quality है, या फिर texture है, that is in a good manner, in a very it should have a good quality even also. Okay, so the texture, the color, the variety, it should be in a good condition. So we are going to choose those types of the sheep, and when we are getting the offspring, when we are getting the different numbers of the sheep from them, then we will see that the good quality of wool is being obtained just because we have selectively bred. Okay, so these sheep are being selectively bred. Now the next thing we'll study is this table which is drawn over here in India. Some Indian breeds of sheep. The name of the breed is, first is Lohi. Quality of the wool is good quality wool, and where is it found? It is being found in Punjab and Rajasthan. Second is Rampur wool bush hair, that is having the brown fleece. Color कैसा है? Brown है. And where it is being obtained? Uttar Pradesh, Himachal Pradesh. Then it is having many other are also given over here. Nali. Then next is Bakarwal, and then next is Marwadi, which is to be found to have coarse hair, which is found in Gujarat. Then Patanwadi, it's also having the it is used as hosiery. Okay, for hosiery means it is a soft cloth, so it is being used for them. Then next is, it is the state where it is being found, it is Gujarat. So there are many other breed which is being given in this table. You can read all of them. Then next is the processing of fiber into wool. Now let us study about after breeding, after this rearing and breeding of the sheep. We can see that these sheep are being this fiber is being processed. Abhi first step we are going to study about the processing. So processing of wool. So what is the processing of wool, children? Processing means how the fiber, क्योंकि जो hair है, that is a type of a fiber. Fiber means fine thread, and hair is also a kind of a thread. So these hair is being processed to form wool. अब यही wool आगे जा करके we are using it for making the sweaters, shawls, mufflers, gloves, and many things which is required. Okay, which is being made with the help of the wool. Now The next we'll study the processing of the fiber into wool. The wool which is used for knitting sweaters or for weaving shawls is finished product of the long process which involves the following step. ऐसे ही बोलते हैं कि ये शॉल, अगर हम देखें कि शॉल है, स्वेटर है, so once it was a fiber, then it got converted in the form of the wool, and then wool is being converted in the form, it is being knitted, it is being weaved, it is being knitted with the help of the this wool is being transformed into different types of the fabric, woolen fabrics, which is being used as a finished product. So raw material क्या है यहाँ पर? What is the raw material? Raw material is wool, and as a result of raw material, after processing, we get, after processing of wool, we get, this is hair, or we can say yes, this is wool, and the finished product is the fabric. Abhi, if we are writing wool over here, so fabric would be sweater. This fabric is used for making sweaters, it is used for making shawls, it is used for making blankets, it is used for making carpets, it is used for making hand gloves, mufflers. Okay, many items are there which is being made with these fibers. So the first raw material is a wool, and wool से पहले क्या था? Hair. ठीक है? It was a fiber, and then it was being made into a long fiber. So fiber was processed. After processing, fiber got converted in the form of the fabric. Okay, so this is what is about the raw material and the finished product. So raw material and the finished product, or we can say it is as a finished product. Finished here means raw material is being converted. This converted material is this finished product, is the shawls and the sweaters. Okay, now we'll see the steps of processing of wool. The first step is step 1. The fleece of the sheep along with a thin layer of skin is removed from the body. This process is called shearing. So the first step is shearing. Okay, shearing of hair. Shearing, what is the meaning of this word shearing? Shearing means it is a form of it is very similar to the shaving. Okay, so what is being done? Shaving of the hair is being done. ये shaving किधर हो रही है? किसकी हो रही है? Shaving is being done with on the sheep. Okay, the hair is being shaved off, which is being used in the form of the wool. Fine. Now, the machines very similar, which is being used by the barbers, okay, are used to shave off hair. Usually hair are removed during the hot weather. ऐसा क्यों? Why it is being removed in the hot weather? You know that. When do you wear sweaters? Very simple question. Okay, when do we wear sweaters? We wear sweaters in which season? We are wearing sweater in winter season, isn't it? क्योंकि summers में अगर आप sweater पहन के बैठे हुए तो क्या होगा? So you can say, you can easily feel that what is going to happen if you are going to wear the sweater or the shawl in the summer season. You can easily understand. We are wearing sweaters to cut the cold. But if we are wearing sweaters in the summer season, then what happens? और ज़्यादा ही गर्मी लगने लगेगा, isn't it? तो हमें कोई यूज नहीं है उस स्वेटर का, तो इसलिए what happens, उसी तरह से the sweater is being present already on the body of the sheep in the form of the hair, जो sheep के लिए useful नहीं है, isn't it? Why? Because during winter season it is going to protect the sheep, but in summer season क्या होगा? Summer season में तो उनको गर्मी लगेगा, but what are they going to have? These sheep are going to die if their body temperature is not maintained properly. So to maintain the body temperature, the good quality of wool is being obtained from these sheep only. So in hot weather, in the summer season, on the arrival of the summer season, their hair is being shaved off by the process called shearing. So shearing is equal to the shaving of the hair of the sheep, which is being done with the help of the long the machines which are being used nowadays, machines are being used which is very similar to the razors which are being used by the barbers. Okay, now this enables the sheep to survive without the protective cover, without the protective coat of hair. Okay, then the hair provides woolen fibers. Woolen fibers are then processed to obtain woolen yarn. Yarn means dhaga, yarn means thread. Then shearing is done not to hurt the sheep, just because as you're not hurted, if you're not hurt when you get haircut or your father shaves his beard. Okay, beard. Now do you know why the uppermost layer of the skin is dead? We say that we are obtaining the fleece. Fleece means it is the skin. But if you're going to cut the skin, are you going to feel the pain? Yes, we are going to feel the pain. But what happens actually when the haircut is being done? क्या आप रोने लगते हो या फिर आपको चोट लगती? It's not that, isn't it? We are not getting hurt because the hair is a dead part of our body, isn't it? So this is not going to hurt at all. Similarly, these sheep are also not getting hurt when shearing is being done. It is good for them, है ना, क्योंकि गर्मी में अगर आपको स्वेटर पहनने को बोल दिया जाए एंड द स्वेटर इज बीइंग स्टिच्ड और आपको आप कैसे भी करके उसे उतार नहीं सकोगे, देन व्हाट हैपेंस, यू आर नॉट एट ऑल कंफर्टेबल. You want to throw it, you want to just put it off. Why? Because it is not required during the in the summer season, in the hot weather. So similarly, these sheep are also not requiring the hair during the summer season. That is why they have shearing. I mean they undergo this shearing process, and it is being utilized for the good of the human beings. So what they do, these shepherds or the people, those who are working on the shearing, which is going to do this sharing of hair is being done, and this is going to help the sheep. So what is a good part of the shearing? Shearing is good for the sheep because it helps the sheep to survive in summers. Okay, it helps to survive in summers. So as this hair is not useful at all, that is why they are getting sheared off with the help of the machines. Now it is said that they are not getting hurt because this uppermost layer, which is said to be as fleece, uppermost skin of sheep is dead. Okay, so they are not getting hurt. Now as the hair grows, and also the hair of the sheep grows again as your hair does. Okay, so if you have a haircut, so what happens, कुछ दिनों के बाद again we are going to have our own hair, and after the hair is going to grow properly. इसी तरह से जो sheep होती हैं, after their shearing, after the shaving of the hair of the sheep, it regrows. Okay, because the skin is dead, and the skin is not going to hurt, the cutting of the hair is not going to hurt the animal. So please remember, shearing is the first step. Now after shearing, what is being done, I'll tell you. So the next step is step number 2. Second step is the sheared skin with the hair is thoroughly washed in the tanks to remove grease, dust and dirt. This is called scoring. Acha, what is this scoring now? This is called scoring. Now it is being done by the machines. What happens if your hair gets dirty? What happens if your hair is having dust particles, or you're having grease, you're having oil in your hair? What are you going to do? The very simple answer, you're going to wash. ठीक है. Similarly, after shearing, skin के साथ hair है, ठीक है, so it has to be removed. The hair is dirty. Why? Because आप क्या रोज जाके अपनी sheep को you are going to get, I mean you are using you are taking a sheep to your bathrooms, and you are taking I mean these sheep are going to take bath daily like human beings. Is it possible? So what happens when shearing is being done? The hair is being washed. Why it is being washed? Because hair is dirty. It's very similar to the hair wash which we are doing. Okay, so if the hair is dirty, they are having grease, they are having oil, they are having dust particles in them, so it has to be removed. For removing, it is being washed. So what is the other name of scoring? It could be washing. The hair is being washed. Okay, so when the hair is being washed, it is being washed for removal of the dust, dirt, grease, oil. Grease means it is it is a very thick oily substance. Okay, grease. So कैसे हो जाता है ऐसा hair dirty? Sheep एक ही जगह रहता है. It's not like that, isn't it? It is going to roam here and there. It is going to eat. It has to graze the fields. और एक छोटी grasses को graze नहीं. It is going to graze the big grasses also, isn't it? So what happens? The grazing, because of moving here and there, even we are not moving in such a dirty place, then also our hair gets dirty, isn't it? So जो भी atmosphere है, जो भी pollution है, जो भी pollutants है, all these are equal for animals and either for the animals or for the birds or for the human beings. It could be for anybody. Okay, but in the same manner, these animal hair also gets dirty. So for removal of this dirt, the scoring is being done. The washing of the hair is being done. So after washing of the hair, the hair gets cleaned. Now this is ready for the third step. So after scoring, the third step comes. Step 3. Now step 3 says, after scoring, sorting is done. After scoring, sorting is done. The hairy skin is sent to the factories where the hair of the different textures are separated and sorted. So what is the meaning of the word sorting? Sorting आपने 6th class में भी पढ़ रखी है. क्या था? Sorting of material. So what do you mean by sort out? What do you mean by sorting of the materials? Sorting means separation. Okay, separation means आप अलग अलग करते हैं चीजों को, isn't it? कैसे अलग अलग करेंगे? Because some of the colors are not matching. अच्छा, okay, we are talking about wool over here. If I say in a general way, if you have to sort the things, if you have to sort different things, like if you go in a market and you have to buy some potatoes or you have to buy some tomatoes, then what are you going to do? Are you going to just put it in your bag just like that only? You are going to check it whether it is correct or not, whether it is good quality or not, whether it is having a good quality, good texture, good color. सड़े सड़े टमाटर तो ले नहीं आओगे ना, अगर सड़े सड़े आलू तो ले नहीं आओगे ना, isn't it? So क्या करोगे आप? You are going to sort, you are going to separate out, you are going to check it. Similarly, these wool are also being sorted. Sorted means separated. Separated means up on the basis of what? Now the basis would be color, the basis would be quality, the basis would be texture. Shades, texture means shades, quality. अभी क्या करेंगे हम? अलग अलग टाइप के हेयर को, अलग अलग कलर्स के हेयर को हम सेपरेट कर लेंगे. So this is known as sorting. Fine, we are going to separate the fibers. We are going to separate the fibers. Okay. Now after separating, what happens? After separating, the hair is the sorting of the hair is being done. एक टाइप के हेयर को एक जगह कर लिया जाता है. Then after that what happens? The next step comes, that is step number 4. After sorting, so what we have studied? Step 1, shearing of the hair. Step 2, scoring. Step 3, sorting of the hair. Step 3, after sorting, after separating, we are going to take it to the 4th step, which is known as removing burrs. This is known as removing burrs. Now, before going to the step, what is the meaning of the word burrs? Burrs means small bubbles which come or which is being present on the fibers. ठीक है? If you see your woolen clothes, you can see small bubble types of the fiber is being coming out. Okay, round shaped structures are coming out. ऐसा क्लॉथ होता है और छोटे छोटे ऐसे करके बबल्स जैसे आ जाते हैं. So this bubblings is known as the burrs. Okay, so we are removing it with the help of the machines. So it is going to be removed. अब जब wash करते हैं हम hair को, sort करते हैं हम hair को, so what happens? Burrs develop. So these burrs are to be removed. So the small fluffy fibers are called burrs. It is also written, the definition of the burrs is also written over here. What do you mean by burrs? It is called the fluffy fiber, which is being removed and they are picked out from the hair, and these are same as the burrs which appears on your sweaters. The fibers are then scored again and dried. And this is the wool ready to be drawn into fibers. So after removal of burrs, again the scoring is being done. After removing those small bubbles from the clothes, again the scoring is being done so that it becomes ready for making the fibers. अब जितना अभी burrs होगा, it is to be removed. After removal, it is going to be scored again, which is going to be washed again, and it is ready to make the fibers. The next step would be the fifth step. ठीक है? Fifth step, and the last step would be the sixth step, which would be the making of the fibers. So the fifth step is fibers are dyed, they are being colored, and then the sixth step is they are straightened, and then they are going to be made in the form of the yarns. So children, this was all about the processing of wool. I'll come up with the more steps, which is fourth. After fourth, some more steps are there. I'll tell you in the next class. So we have studied about the first step. Shearing means shaving of the hair from the wools, from the sheep body. Then scoring means washing. Third is the sorting. Sorting means to separate on basis of the different textures. And the fourth step is removal of the burrs, the small fibers which are being developed on the hair of the sheep. Okay, after that scoring is again being done, and then it is sent for the fifth and the sixth step. Okay, so this was all about today's video, children. I will come up with another video on the same topic. I'll continue in the next class also. Till then, that is all for today's video. I'll meet you all in the next class.